This is your host, Mr. John Legaretta. Guys, coming at you with video number 3, okay? We are going to be diving into some technical analysis today. Very excited to be able to share the information with you guys. As I always tell you, grab your notebook, grab your pen. I want you to please take your time with this one and absolutely absorb and write down everything you can, as this will greatly impact your success in the markets, guys. With that being said, very excited to be able to teach this segment today. We are going to be diving deep on these technicals, so let's go ahead and get the show on the road. Now, when people are looking at this whole trading thing, they're asking themselves, how do these professionals predict the market? And what's funny is the way that I break it down, it's going to make it a lot more simple than what you actually think it's going to be. So here it is. The very first two things that I want to talk about that every trader needs to know is, guys, it's something called support and resistance in the market. Support in the market is known as the floor, and resistance in the market is known as the roof. Now, what I usually tell my students is very simple. It's looking at this graph right here, guys. Let's say I get a ball, okay? And I get the ball and I throw it to the roof, guys. If I throw any ball, like a tennis ball, to the roof, what's more than likely going to happen? It's going to bounce from the roof and it's going to go down to what? To the floor. And if the tennis ball hits the floor, what's it going to do from the floor? It's going to bounce from that floor and it's going to go right back to the what? To the roof, and then from the roof to the floor, and from the floor to the roof. So, ladies and gentlemen, in the market, you're going to have support and you're going to have resistance. If market establishes this support and establishes this resistance, more than likely history tends to repeat itself. So when the market comes right back down to this area of support, right? So this was support already. Market comes back down to this area of support. Maybe one would assume that what happened before will more than likely happen again. It rejected this area. So what are we doing at support and resistance? John, when do people buy? When do people sell? Guys, it's very simple. We buy at support and we sell at resistance. That's like the basic premise of trading. Buy at support, buy low, sell high. Buy low, sell high. And so these areas are different areas that can easily be marked up where you can sell and you can buy. In this case, what I just drew up, this can also be considered a ranging market, where the market's going from floor to roof, from roof to floor, support to resistance, resistance to support, support to resistance. Now, my thing for you guys is, does the market really move that smoothly? The answer is no. Okay, it does not. But I have the next, model to be able to show you as far as how the market actually does move. Guys, the market actually moves in something called market structure. You guys can see this right over here. We have something called market structure. We got resistance, we got support. Now, this market structure is support and resistance, but the third thing you need to pay attention to is a trending market. So an uptrend and a downtrend. I'm going to go ahead and move this over here, guys. So you have an uptrend and you have a downtrend. Guys, very simple stuff. What does an uptrend consist of, guys? An uptrend consists of higher highs and higher lows. I'll give you guys a very good example. So this over here is considered the low. The market pushes up and it forms something called a higher high. Then when it pushes back down, a higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and a high. This is an uptrend. Now you're going to have a downtrend. What does a downtrend consist of? Guys, a downtrend simply consists of lower lows and lower highs. Lower lows and lower highs. So when market pushes down, this would be considered a lower low. Then you have a lower high, a lower low, and a lower high. So this entire market formation you're seeing here with an uptrend, a downtrend, the market forming support and resistance, guys, this is exactly what's known as market structure. The formation of the market with higher highs and higher lows and lows and lower highs. And is the market going to absolutely look this perfect? The answer is no. Now, it's so funny that in this market structure, watch this, when the market forms this higher high, you guys can see this higher high. If I stretch this out, what does that match with? That matches over here. Guys, when the market broke down and it broke this area of resistance, right? When market breaks one, it becomes the other. It broke this support, and now old support becomes what? Resistance. And market will maybe keep bouncing off of this area because maybe it is an area of significance. So again, a recap. This is the support, which is the floor. This is the resistance, the roof, okay? Market moves from support to resistance and resistance to support. Not this perfect. It moves in a trending market through uptrends and through a downtrend, through higher highs and higher lows and lower highs. And this entire formation is called market structure. Now, the individual parts of a trend. Guys, the individual parts of a trend, okay, is going to be called Intro to Elliott Wave Theory. Now, what is Elliott Wave Theory? Guys, Elliott Wave Theory is the way that the market moves in these waves. Okay, so I would call these, and not me, but they are actually called waves. Okay, you have your waves here. I'm going to show you right now. You have your zero wave. You have 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. So typically, when a market does have an uptrend or it does have a downtrend, you will usually see a 5 count wave. Now, it is possible for the market to go on a 7 count wave or on a 9 count wave, depending on the strength of the trend. But what's really typical? A 5 wave count. 0 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. Okay, so that's really important to go ahead and understand. Now, when I'm going to be showing you guys Elliott wave theories and how to be able to trade this trend, I need to be able to show you something called Fibonacci. So what I'm going to show you now is something called Fibonacci. This is your intro to Fibs. And a lot of people, they think that this is some super crazy thing and make it complicated and try to explain it 1,000 different ways. Guys, this is very simple. What is Fibonacci in the simplest way explained? Fibonacci is simply a way of calculating retracements in percentages. I'll say it again. Fibonacci, in the simplest term, is a way of calculating retracements in percentages. What is a retracement? It's whatever goes up must come back down. The retracement is it coming back where? Down. It's almost like gravity. You throw a ball in the air, it must come back where? Down. Now, since we are trading a trending market, is it going to come all the way back down? No, there's a math to it. So whatever goes up 0 to 1 must come back down 1 to 2 before going back where? Up. So whatever goes up must come back down before going back where? Up. Now, when you guys are drawing this Fibonacci, write this down because so many people do it the wrong way. If you do it the wrong way, you ain't gonna get it right. So when you're looking for buy trade, like buy trade opportunities, you want to be able to draw your fib from swing low to swing high. Buy trade opportunities draw it from swing low to swing high. So what do I mean, guys? Well, on your trading view tools on the left hand side, we're going to actually pick your Fibonacci retracement, and your swing low is the bottom of the market. So swing low, right, to swing high. There it is. And we can see that wave number 2 is perfectly bouncing off of what percentage, ladies and gentlemen? It is perfectly bouncing off the 50%. So from 1 to 2, this leg extension is 50% of the original wave, right? So why do I do this, guys? I would actually end up writing this down to really help you guys out, okay? When you are trading an uptrending market, you are buying because you want to trade with the trend. Okay, so you are buying to trade with the trend. And when you are downtrending, you want to be able to be selling in order for you to trade with the trend. Okay? So when the market is uptrending, you're looking for buys. When the market is downtrending, you are looking for sells. Now, I want you to understand this. Where exactly are we looking for buys? And where exactly are we looking for sells? Well, it's very simple, guys. When you guys are trend trading, you are looking for these buys and sells at zeros, twos, and fours. If we're looking at this market structure right over here, and you have this Elliott wave kind of memorized, can we agree that this is 0? 0. Okay, let's erase this now. 0 to 1. Okay, erase this. What are you looking for? You're looking for this 2 point. You want to catch, guys, you want to be able to catch and buy the very low of this market, right? Buy low in order for you to get a full extension. Guys, you want to be able to capture a full extension on the way up. So right over here, you buy at 2. Why? To get a full extension. We go ahead and we look at where the 4 is. Okay, this is 2 to 3, and right here this is 3 to 4. What are you looking for again? You're looking for the 4, guys, in order for you to catch the full what? Extension. A lot of people don't make it in trading because they're trying to buy when it's high. No. Wait for the pullbacks. Wait for the what? Wait for the retracements to buy. Guys, when you're trading, when you're trend trading, wait for the retracements. Wait for this retracement so you're able to catch the full what? Bam! The full extension. Wait for the retracement right over here. Wait for that retracement, 3 to 4. Wait for the retracement. And then when it's at full, when it's at the lowest point, what do? You buy so you catch the full what? Bam! The full extension. Guys, it's the exact same thing with the sells. This would be 0. You know, this would be 1. This lower low here, this would be 1. Erase this. You know, this would be 2. What are you doing at 2? You're selling at 2. You're looking for sell. Now on a downtrending market, what are you looking for? You're looking for sell. So 0 to 1, okay. Wait for the retracement. That 2, bam, you sell it. Wait over here. right? You wait right over here. This is what? 4. Right over here, this is 4. Erase this. I'm going to transfer the numbers over. This is 2 to 3. I erased the wrong thing. This is 2. Oh, it's going to come out thick. It's okay. Right over here. There it is. And you want to be able to catch number what? Number 4. So you want to be selling 0, 2s, and 4s. And on an uptrend, you want to be buying 0s, 2s, and 4s. Now, how do we actually go ahead and how do we actually find where the final spot for 2 and where the final spot for 4 is? Well, there's a system for it. And again, sell trade opportunities, draw it from swing high to swing low. So what do I mean? Guys, look at this. Look at this. If I grab the swing high from this leg to this leg, right? From this leg to this leg, we can see that this right over here, this 4 is almost in alignment with my 38% in order for it to keep shooting where? Bam, down. So how do we actually catch perfect retracements? I'm glad you asked. Guys, this is an example of a fib. Market starts right down here. So this is a swing low to the swing high, right? And where do we find the exact percentage that the market can bounce off of? Is it going to be the 50%? Is it going to be the 62%, 71, 79, or the 886? Guys, what we are doing again is we are trading calculated retracements. So guys, this is very easy. Elliott wave theory rules. Number 1, the first rule is waves 1 to 2 is a deep retracement and will most likely retrace 62 to 886. So what does that look like? Guys, that looks like exactly like this. So when waves 1 to 2 is being created, you're looking to see anywhere in this specific box that the market can definitely retrace from. So what do I mean? Again, this is 0, this is 1, this is 2. So in waves 1 to 2, you're looking anywhere between, right, 62 to 886%, right? Waves 2 to 3 is usually the largest. This wave 2, right over, let me grab these numbers. This waves 2, and where's 3? This is 3. Waves 2 to 3 is generally the longest wave, the largest wave. Waves 3 to 4, right? Waves 3 to 4, that retracement right there is usually a shallow retracement, only retracing about, to the 38% to the 50%. So from 3, right over from 3 to 4, excuse me, from 3 to 4, it should only be 38 to 50%. So I already know that if this is waves, right, 3 to 4, I'm looking from this 50, right, to the 38%, and the market should come down anywhere here before making another extension on the way where? On the way up to continue what it's doing. Also understand wave number 4 should reject above wave, it should reject at wave number 1. Let me just go ahead and fix this. Wave number 4 should reject, guys, at wave number 1 or reject above it. What does that mean? Let me show you guys. This wave 4, when this wave 4 comes down, it should either reject, worst case scenario, it should reject here and use this as an area of support. So this is like the lowest that it should be going at wave number 1, or more than likely, it should definitely reject above it and keep making that extension up because it is a shallow retracement. Now, what I want you guys to do is I want you guys to take a picture of the Fibonacci percentages and the colors, and I want you to just double click it, and I want you to fix it the same way I have here so y'all can copy what a professional trader has in using the fibs, guys. So with that being said, man, we went over support and resistance. We went over trends, right? Like trend trading, uptrend, downtrend, higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, market structure, intro to Elliott wave theory, the 5-wave count, intro to Fibonacci, which is a way of calculating retracements and percentages. What goes up must come back down before going back up. How to draw the Fibonacci, right? Buy trades, swing low to swing high. Sell trades, swing high, to swing low. And the Elliott wave rules, guys. So you guys are kind of got to put this together in order for you to start understanding exactly how to start marking these trades up. But very simple stuff, guys, right over here, man. We will go into some actual markups on video number 4. I appreciate you guys. Have a great rest of the night, and I'll see you guys on the next video.